1 moment. It's such a slow lag. Okay, it's live on YouTube as well. Hi guys, I'm really happy to be here and to know that it's all working okay, because I'm today presenting on Facebook and YouTube at one time, and so I was a little nervous about how things were going to work out, but it looks like at this stage everything is going to plan. Yes, so I've got some people saying, so if you can hear me guys at YouTube, please give me the thumbs up and we can begin this training. And thank you Facebookers for bearing with me whilst I was working that out. Lovely to see so many people on this training session, and this session is going to be very different from the other sessions, and I'm just getting my screens worked out here so I've got space. I've had to open up a few things here. Okay, so it's a mindfulness meditation training, and it is unlike my sleep meditations where you lay down comfortably and listening to my voice and drift off and go to sleep. This one is not about that at all. So if you're feeling a little bit sleepy right now, go out there and duck in and have a cold shower or splash water on you, because this one is the total opposite. This is about being aware of this moment right now. So it's about being fully present in the moment. And I'm going to talk you through this, guys, just to give you some instructions on how you can do this. So the onus of mindfulness meditation is on you. And I'm noticing YouTube's playing up, and I'm sorry guys if it is playing up. I'm just going to have to keep going with this, and if it is playing up I can get the copy from Facebook and send it to YouTube. So okay, so yeah, the onus is on you. You're not going to be listening to my voice much. It's going to be a lot of just you being in the moment and you being present with your thoughts. So I'm going to be talking about two forms of mindfulness meditation, and one is a formal practice, which is sitting meditation, and the other one is informal, which is a meditation, a mindfulness that you can take with you wherever you are in every given moment, and they both complement each other. I strongly recommend that you begin if you're not already doing that, a formal practice of meditation, and to set a block of time, a regular time, whether that be once a day, twice a day, or 5 days a week. I would suggest even 6 days a week to 7 days a week if you can, if you want benefits, if you really want to benefit from meditation, rather than it just be a feel-good experience at the time. True benefits from meditation come from practice. So I'm just reading, I've got notes here on the screen here. So meditation practice, so how often? Well, let me tell you about my journey with meditation. I began meditating a long time back, but probably seriously now for the last 5 years. And initially I was only doing it 3 times a week and was flippant with the times. So I would do it, and then I would take a few days off, and then I'd say, oh, okay, it's Wednesday now, yeah, I'll do it again whenever I can fit it in and if I can fit it in. So it's very flippant with the times. I wasn't getting, it was good, it's better to do it than not do it at all, but the true benefits are coming now as I do meditation on a daily basis, and I actually do it twice a day now. I was doing it once a day last year, now I'm doing it twice a day, and I do it as soon as I wake up in the morning. Before even getting out of bed, I sit up on my pillow and I meditate then, and I do it just before I go to bed, the same thing as well. I don't think the time matters so much, guys, whether you do it for 10 minutes or an hour or 2 hours. I do it for 25 minutes morning, 25 minutes afternoon, but it's up to you, and you can work on extending that time. I think the thing is that you commit to doing it. So the results of mindfulness meditation and what it can give you. The thing is, when we're doing the mindfulness meditation, which is connecting to the breath, connecting to now, we cannot expect results to be instantaneous, because they're really not going to be. It's pleasant to be in the moment, and it's a great awareness, but you're going to receive results long term. So we don't do this meditation for results. The results actually happen indirectly in your life, and you'll see those results. And that can be, you will develop more patience, you will develop more compassion, you will be able to focus more, concentrate more, you'll have a greater awareness for life and to deal with internal stresses and to deal with external stresses as well. These are the gifts that mindfulness can bring you, meditation. So how do we do this? My stomach's gurgling too. This is going to be very interesting. So this would be a challenge actually when you do the meditation. If you hear my stomach, just note that as a thought and then let it go and go back to your breathing. Okay. So how do we do it? Well, one of the first things we can do is focus on the breathing, and this is the one that I'm going to be doing today. And we can focus on the awareness of breathing, and in 3 you can use different parts of the body to focus on that. So you can focus on the nose and the breath going into the nose and going down, and actually feel the sensations of the breath. And it's not thinking about the breath, it's being a witness to the breath. It's an awareness, it's seeing that breath, it's feeling that breath. So you can focus to the point on the nasal passage and the air going in and out there. Or you might like to focus on the chest expanding and rising and falling. Or finally, and this is the one that I prefer for the most part, and it's focusing on the belly, the diaphragm area of when the breath goes in, the belly expands, and when the breath goes out, it contracts. I find this one good too because it helps to soften the belly area as well, and it's good for grounding. Can you hear that, guys? Can you hear my stomach? I think because I've had a green tea and I've had no food. I don't know if you can hear that. Oh my goodness, this is going to be interesting training. So yeah, you can focus on that breathing, okay? And in regards to that, belly breathing, the diaphragmatic breathing, the best ones to do this are babies, because if you watch a baby sleep, you'll naturally see their little tummies going up and down, just naturally, slowly. And we're all given this gift of this breath, and at first sometimes this might feel awkward for you, and you're trying to control it and it's not working. And it's not about control by any means. It's not about control. It's about just dropping in on the breath, not trying to change it one bit, just being aware of your breath. So what about, okay, so whilst you're doing that, thoughts are going to be coming and going, and they will come and go. And depending upon what's going on in your life at this moment, there could be hundreds and hundreds of thoughts coming and going. And to the beginner, especially to the beginner that not understanding that, they can think that they're failing at meditation. That's not about failing at all, my friends. In fact, if you are aware of your thoughts, this is the magic of meditation. This is what meditation is all about. It's becoming aware of your thoughts and your thinking. And my stomach is going crazy. Okay, enough of that. I'm going to keep going, keep on track here. Yeah, so it's becoming aware of your thoughts. I've heard people say, oh, I had a really bad meditation session. I had lots of thoughts coming and going all the time. It was a really bad session. No, that doesn't constitute a bad meditation session, nor does it constitute a good meditation session if you have limited thoughts. What constitutes probably a good meditation session, if you want to label it that way, is if you're aware of your thoughts coming and going. So what do you do with a thought when it comes and goes? If the thought comes in, the first thing is to be aware of it. What is that thought? It's there in front of you. What is it? And then go back to focus on your breathing, the sensation of the breath coming in and out. And then another thought will drop in from somewhere. What's that? What is that thought? Ask yourself this. What is it? There's no need to try to follow that thought, the pattern of it. No need to try to do that, but rather just see it, let it go, and go back to your breath. And this does take discipline, my friends. This does take work. It's not easy. Sometimes I still battle with it. This morning when I awoke, when I did meditation, and my dog was there on the bed with me, and he was licking a lot, and he kept licking, and it was beginning to frustrate me. I was allowing my mind to carry me away with that noise of him going and so I had to keep pulling myself back to the breathing again and again and again and again until finally he ended up stopping anyway. But that's the mind control. That's the thing of not reacting all the time, not allowing ourselves to react to what we hear or what thoughts are dropping in. Not react, but just see it. It is what it is. And then go back to the breathing. I hope this is making some sense with you guys. What if I have a troubling thought? Someone just said, what if I have a, Kirsten said, what if I have a troubling thought and you can't let it go? All I can say to this is going to come up time and time again. For a moment, when it comes up, see it for what it is. Don't give it the attention. It's just another thought. And then go back to your breathing, and you might have to keep doing this. This thought may come up time and time and time again, but always just go back to the breathing. Okay, so let's go. I think we can begin, guys. I think we can begin. I'm only going to do 10 minutes of this session. We'll just do a 10-minute session, I believe. I'm going to talk you through some of it, but there's going to be long silence breaks where it's just going to be you and your thoughts for this one. And maybe we can have a little bit of a chat about this later, once we've finished. You can do this seated, sitting up with your feet on the floor, or if you choose to, if you can at the moment, you can lie down as well. And long as the spine is straight, not rigid, you don't have to hold it up rigidly, but straight, open, aware. Okay, so let us begin, and you can close your eyes. I'd suggest closing your eyes, or if you want to choose to open your eyes and have a soft focus, and you can just divert your vision downwards. Now, I will tell you that I'm also doing this from my home, and there can be a time if my dogs bark, if my stomach gurgles like it has been, you're going to hear that. And there could be a siren that goes past. This is all a part of the meditation. It's witnessing. It's just hearing it, seeing it for what it is, allowing it to be, and then going back to your breath time and time again. So let's begin. let us begin, my friends. Now just grab a bit of water here. Okay, so I'm just making sure that your shoulders are dropped. Just relax them and closing your eyes. And for this meditation, let us just begin by focusing on the belly and not trying to change your breath in any way. Just be a witness to your breathing as it is right now. Just the sensation of the breath coming in. And what is this doing to your body? Each breath in and out, moment to moment to moment. If a thought comes up, just observe that thought. No need to try and push it away. Just gently then bring your focus back to your belly, rising and falling. And if you have that same thought that might come and go all the time, again, each time it comes up, just acknowledge it, witness it, and then go back to dropping in on your breath. Just cradling your breathing. Just gently holding yourself in this beautiful awareness of now. If anything comes up at this time, like you feel itchy or you want to scratch or you want to move or you get restless, again, that's just another thought. Just witness that thought before you react to it and go back to focusing on your breath. And you may find over time that itch that you wanted to scratch may in fact just go at its own accord. If whilst you're doing this your mind is filled with hundreds of thoughts coming and going and coming and going, it's simply a matter of just hundreds of times just seeing each thought and then going back to the sensation of your breathing, of what is happening in your body. If you feel comfortable at this stage, you might want to expand your awareness now to your body, to your breathing and your body, and where your feet touch the ground, or if you're lying down, your back against the floor or against the back of the chair. A complete awareness. Expand your awareness of your entire body and your breathing. How your hands are resting either beside you or on your lap. Cradle yourself in this peace, breath by breath. Moment by moment. This is your time, and this is the gift you give to yourself, and ultimately you give to the world. And if you feel comfortable too, now expanding this awareness to sounds that you may hear. And it's not about listening to sounds, but rather just being aware of what is going on in your present surroundings. And if you hear a sound, a particular noise, just acknowledge it. And just coming back to your breathing. So an awareness of your breath, of your body and where you are, and the sounds you may hear. would just go for another just 2 minutes of being present. And just going back to focusing on your breath. On your belly. The air coming and going. And the diaphragm expanding and contracting. Not trying to change this or force this in any way. Just allowing it to be. It knows what to do. It does its own thing. Coming back. Welcome back, my friends. Welcome back. I hope that this is something that you can use and commit to doing, even if it's 6 days a week, even if it's 15 minutes a day. And even if that means that you're going to have to adjust something in your life and getting up earlier, 15 minutes earlier or half an hour earlier to fit this in. This is it's a true gift for our lives. It's something that we can give ourselves in when life, it's getting crazy busy out there, and there's so much turmoil going on in the world, and especially the political and wars, and we need to give our mind a break from what's going on. And with this mindfulness approach, we can exactly do that. We can begin to take control and not allow ourselves to go off on tangents of thoughts and start to feel angry and frustrated, and that we can begin to take charge by focusing on the present moment and what we have now. And it's not about ignoring what's going on, but it's giving yourself this 15 minutes or half an hour of time that's your time to help you in the future and to help those that come into contact with you, because you'll be giving them a gift through your peace as well. I will just quickly head over to here. And yeah, I saw someone's comment that said that, it's not so easy, and I totally agree. It is not easy. It takes discipline, and it's going to take time to do it. And join me in on this. Join me. I do it every day, and I would love to hear if you did it for 8 weeks. I would love to hear if and how it would have helped you and worked for you over time, just to see some changes that could be taking place in your life. And as I was talking about with that's the formal meditation, is the sitting, but to then carry what we've learnt here, and to do this informally when you're at work, When you're driving, to be aware. Of course, you don't close your eyes when you're driving, but to be aware, to be 100% present, because you'll begin to realize how much we switch off, how much we're sleepwalking in life. You will become more present, more available. You will have more patience. You will have more time and compassion to give to others. It's that simple. So I am really glad that you guys liked that. I see lots of comments there, and I'm happy that you guys liked it. And for my YouTube followers and my Facebook friends, it's great to see you all. And yeah, if you're not on either one, you can join both. If you're on YouTube and you haven't come across to my Facebook, it's at Jason Stephenson Meditation. That's my page. And if you're on Facebook and haven't come across to YouTube, you can come there too. And that's if you just look up Jason Stephenson on YouTube, you will find me there, no doubt. I love you guys. I thank you for your patience today. For the issues of the tech issues at the beginning, and I hope they weren't too bad, fingers crossed. And for my stomach gurgling many times during that meditation, I think I've got to eat food before I do these sessions now, because oh my, that's interesting. Makes life exciting. Never a dull moment, never a dull moment. Okay. I'm going to send you guys love. I might chat on the YouTube chat thing for a while, because I think it goes for another 10 minutes, so I'll just quickly chat. But otherwise, I say goodbye for now, and thank you. Thank you so much for your presence today. And I'll be interested to hear your stories. Bye-bye.